It is 12:40 and you are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media. So we've seen many social media trends come and go. Challenges that are funny, challenges that are silly, challenges that are creative, and of course, they are the dangerous challenges. The latest online challenge to catch the world's attention is the TikTok Blackout Challenge. Although not entirely new, the challenge is not exclusive to TikTok and originated in 2018 as the Pass Out Challenge on YouTube and was shared on social media platforms such as WhatsApp and Facebook. So obviously, this is disturbing because there have been reports of kids as young as 10 years old taking part in such challenges and, of course, dying as a result of the challenge. So joining me right now is Cayley Jorgensen, who's a registered counselor with the Health Professions Council of South Africa, to discuss this a little bit more and to offer advice to the parents. Kaylee, good day and thank you for joining me once again. All right, are you facing some technical difficulties? Kaylee, you are live with me on the mid-morning talk. Can you hear me? Is everything okay on your side? All right, I think Kaylee is facing some technical difficulties. We are talking about the new TikTok Blackout Challenge. If you are a parent, send us your comments or questions on our WhatsApp line 061 766 0355. Alternatively, you can leave them in the comments section on Facebook. We are live on Facebook, and we want to know about the Blackout Challenge. Is your child participating in such challenge? In fact, does your child participate in any TikTok challenges, dangerous challenges such as the Blackout Challenge? And what happens in this Blackout Challenge is that the person would choke themselves rather, and record this and post it while passing out. So it's like, when you think about it, you're like gobsmacked. You are in awe. Like people do these things. Kids do these things. And yes, they do these things. In fact, it originated in 2018. It's not a new thing in 2021. It's just on a different platform now, a platform which is widely viewed from people across the globe. It's viewed by people very very young, and a 10-year-old in fact passed away as well as a 12-year-old passed away due to this blackout challenge. And we want to find out why do kids as young as 10 and 12 participate in such challenges. Let us find out if Kaylee is back on the line. Kaylee, good day.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. Sorry, I'm not sure what happened there.
All right, no problem, and thank you for joining me once again. So, this new challenge is much more dangerous and deadlier compared to the 2018 version. So, how I briefly explained how it works, and how does social media magnify peer influence?
So hugely. I mean, the need to gain likes, shares, downloads, all of that is so stressful, and that peer pressure as well is so huge. And I think it's not also just about wanting to do it, but more in terms of being with people. So that's also why they do it, and it's not because they're not good or they are struggling, but it is also because they want to be involved. They want to be in. And if I don't do it, then what are people going to think of me? Or if I don't do it, what
Mm-hmm.
are they going to be my friends still? So there's so much with regards to that, just in terms of that fear of missing out as well. And sometimes we don't think about the consequences and the dangers in terms of what if it goes wrong? What if something else happens? So that's where we really need to encourage kids to understand the difference between being online and the negative consequences it has, in terms of just going through, you know, this challenge and the deadly consequences
Mm-hmm.
that come from it, because you can't take it back. And you can't,
Mm-hmm.
once you've done it, you've done it. And what are the consequences
Mm-hmm.
with regards to that? So
Definitely.
it is very concerning. And the reason. Mm.
Now, why do challenges such as these go viral? I mean, we see the funny ones, the silly ones, and we all laugh at them. And sometimes we also try to take part in those challenges. But then we get the dangerous ones, and before you know it, they are viral, and everyone wants to try it as well. So, why do challenges go viral?
So again, it's the need to feel a part of something. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and we've also got to ask the question is, firstly, who came up with this challenge? And secondly, who are the people that are sharing it? Because also times, whether it's the application or whoever it is that created this challenge, why did they create it and how are they then getting those shares? Because at some point it is coming onto our kids' devices. And then what? We need to educate them on, if they see a challenge like this, is it actually worth being a part of it? And is it actually worth engaging? Because, at the end of the day, it's these challenges are created and kids are often doing things that they shouldn't do. But that fear of missing out or not being liked or being judged or not being supported is what encourages them to do it. And I guess we also have to ask the question is, we need to stop sharing it. We need to stop kids
Mm-hmm.
from saying like, oh my goodness, what is happening? Oh, what's this challenge? Because again, like that blue whale thing, a learner asked me yesterday about it. And it's concerning because, is it coming back now? And what are kids thinking about it? Because one learner said to me yesterday, if you don't do it, then they're going to kill your family. So this is what they're thinking as well.
Mm. And unfortunately, because that's the message that is being put out there, and kids will believe it, and the more that it spreads and becomes viral, then everybody thinks that this is actually what's going to happen. If you don't participate in the challenge, then something bad will happen to you as well. Now, what can parents do? Because I mean, we're not always with our kids, and we don't know what happens behind closed doors, but somehow we still want the best for them, and we still want to ensure that they are safe when they are participating or taking part in in challenges, TikTok challenges, the silly ones, the funny ones, and hopefully not the dangerous ones.
Definitely. So I really believe that we need to create, almost to call it, dinner table conversations about. So we need to encourage learners and children and parents just to be safe online, as well as what does it mean to be safe online? Because I think we've worried so much about predators and, hackers and all of this for so long in our children's lives. But now it's not these predators that we actually need to be concerned about right now. It's also encouraging them to be aware and educated on what can a challenge like this do. So it's having dinner conversations with parents about, if you see something uncomfortable online, what does it mean? And if you say to a learner, what is peer pressure? Do they understand what peer pressure is and how it's different from, face-to-face peer pressure or online peer pressure? So we do need to just create that awareness around it. And as soon as there is a challenge, whether it's a new challenge, whether it's a blue whale or this challenge or whatever it is, we need to make kids firstly aware of it and say to them, do you know about this? And then have that conversation with them as to what is it about and how is it working, what's happening, and all of that. I hope that makes sense. Sorry, I see I'm breaking up again.
Yes, unfortunately, the line on your side is not so great. But quickly, what about I came across something that was called grooming, and I heard that I read that it's an online thing where okay, the line is it's quite scratchy there. Okay, it's bad. The line is bad. All right, Kaylee, we're gonna end the interview there, but thank you so much for joining us once again, and hopefully the line will be better the next time around. And have a wonderful day. Bye. That was Cayley Jorgensen, a registered counselor with the Health Professions Council of South Africa, talking about the TikTok Blackout Challenge. Unfortunately, the line was not so great, so we had to end the interview there. As a parent, how do you monitor your children? Please send us your comments to 0617660355. Do stay with us. We will be back after the break. It's late now. Let's leave it.
But I'll show you there's nothing that I cannot be if I put my trust in Him. I'm gonna find my own voice, yeah. I'm gonna